I'm gonna today talk about about the video I last posted about how you let God in your life. You know, He waits at the door. But I'm gonna have to do something a bit more controversial. I'm gonna speak about Islam and Muslims, right? And I'm not saying every Muslim is bad or anything like that, but the things I have seen, and I know no one's perfect, and it doesn't like I'm not saying if someone's a Christian it don't mean they're a good person. You know, you've got sex to say they're a good person or that. I'm not saying a Muslim is automatically a bad person or whatever, you know. It's just the things I've seen, like where women have to hide their face, is horrific. That is, it hurts my heart, and it's the same with kids. It generally hurts my heart, and then the marriage as well. In Christianity, it teaches you one man, one woman. It says one woman. It says in Genesis. Like with Islam and all that, it's like I've seen there's like men with like multiple wives, like 4 wives, 3 wives. That's horrible. And then even worse, I've seen them literally marry children. All right. And I think that's so messed up. And I so hope that is not actually a traditional part of Islam, because if it is, it's horrible. And if that is so, I would rather be an atheist than have to be a Muslim. Like if that's the case, and there was only Muslim, that was only religion, I'd rather be a Stoic, which is what I love, or like being an atheist, because I could not. And the other thing that I'm just confused about is like, is that, or is what you say, Allah, is that generally God's rule in Islam or whatever, where you have to marry children, or is that just something that people have made? Because if so, if people have made it, then well, you're technically going against God's word. And if it is God's words, then damn. And I know God and Allah are the same thing, but I do believe there's some Islamic God that people Allah that like praise or whatever. And I know it sounds crazy to say this, but it's like, my God, you know, the Christian God would not say it's alright to marry children, to have multiple wives, you know, and Christ would never teach something like that. But then it's like that in Islam, and it's like, I just don't get it. Like, I wish it was never a thing, but because it is, I so hope it's like humans just trying to change things, because it's just horrible. Christ is king. I would never be a Muslim. I'm not saying that being disrespectful, and if you're a Muslim watching this, I'm not being disrespectful to you. I hope you're a good person, but if not, if you're not trying to be a good person, if you are someone who takes away someone's freedom, if you go up to a woman and goes, you need to cover your face up, I think it's disgraceful.